Hi, thanks for joining me today to learn more about essential oils. So my name is Nicky and I'm going to share with you an easy to understand presentation on using essential oils in your own home. So what can you expect today? Three main things. I'm going to give you a brief introduction to me and why I went on a natural journey. How do essential oils work and the ways you can get the essential oils into your own home. So like I say, my name is Nicky Kay. I live on the south coast of the UK with my husband and also my three children, although two of them are grown up now. One's away at university, and I'm really glad that she's taken this lifestyle on using the oils so she can use them while she's away as well. So what shocked me into turning into a natural journey for our health and wellness? So I was actually pregnant with my son, my youngest child. I was 17 weeks pregnant at the time, and I was diagnosed with what they call viral meningitis. Having done a lot of research on it myself over recent years, I do have a changed view on that, but I wasn't very well. I was in hospital. I was really, really poorly. And at times I didn't know if I was even going to make it through the night. So for me, that was a real big wake up call. And that was the point of me going, oh no, I cannot continue this lifestyle. I have to look at what we're using on our bodies, what medications we're using, what we're eating. I need to address this, both for my health, my husband's health, and also the health of my children as well. Luckily, my son was fine. He was born just before 40 weeks. He was absolutely fine and wasn't impacted by me being ill. It was only me that took the hit, but for me, it was a moment of changing my life forever. So really it's about empowering others. And this is what I want this presentation to do. This is my son a few years ago. He was making rollables up and he shares with people how to make these oils. So he's sharing with some children how you can make these rollables up and use them. If it's that you've got one that you can use to fight off those bugs, if it's one that you use when you've played football and your body's aching, or you've fallen over and you've cut yourself, or maybe you're struggling to get to sleep, or maybe your emotions are a little bit all over the place and you need a rollable to help you with that. So he was helping there in this class, sharing with other children how they could make the rollables as well. So this is all about you empowering yourself. It's your journey. It's not my health. I can give you the education. I can give you the support long term. I'll be here. I'll be able to support you. We have loads of other resources available to you. But at the end of the day, it's your journey and you need to make the decision what works best for you. So what I'd like you to do is to write down 3 top health concerns that you might have. It might not be about you, but if there is one thing you can put down about you, that's great. You know, if you're a mum, we definitely don't think about ourselves. So this is really important because we need to be okay so we can help others too. So it could be maybe you've got a digestion issue, a respiratory issue, maybe you struggle to go to sleep, or you're feeling, you get stressed, anxious, overwhelmed, or maybe it's a hormonal problem. There's lots of things. So write them down. And obviously you can arrange a call with myself or the wellness advocate that introduced you to this call, and they'll be able to help and guide you further. So let's look at the doTERRA wellness pyramid. This is about the power is in your hands. So you need to decide how you want to look after your own health. So what you eat, are you considering what you're eating? Are you looking at packaging? Therefore, always adding other things into the product. They've recently swapped a lot of products from using other oils over to rapeseed oil. This is a no-no for me and my son, definitely. We can't eat food with that in. So we have to check the labeling all the time on things. So just think about what you're eating, because whatever you're eating is going to impact your health as well. Are you doing regular exercise? Find the exercise that you enjoy, and then you can pick to do that. Making sure you're getting good rest and managing your stress. I think all of us maybe struggle with this at times, but that is so important. Also reducing your toxic load. What are you using to wash your clothes with? What are you using for cleaning? Air fresheners around the house. These are all things that you really, really need to be considering. Then you have the choice for your healthcare. Informed self-healthcare, you thinking about what you want to do, and proactive medical care. You know, there are some times that you might have to reach out for additional support, but is there things that you could have put in place to support yourself before that even got to that moment? So we all have choices in life. We have the modern approach. This is designed to manage the symptoms, made from isolated synthetic agents. There are many, many side effects, known and unknown. $6.5 trillion is spent every year on global healthcare. And to be honest, I can imagine that's increased even more. But are we any healthier from it? So when man produced, they address the symptoms, but the needs still remain. And this was me. I had a lot of digestive problems. I was taking the traditional route, and I asked to increase what I was taking because it wasn't working for me. I was clueless at this stage. I didn't understand that what I was taking actually was having an impact on my health. And when I was told no, that kicked me into gear, as well as obviously being really unwell when I had my son. For over those 2 or 3 years after I had him, I was asking loads of questions and doing loads of research before I found doTERRA. And when I was told no, I looked into it and I realized that actually what I was taking was worse for me, and the impacts and the side effects that I could have from it were terrible. And that point I found out about doTERRA. I saw a friend share about it, how she'd used it for her daughter. And I said to my husband, this is the change. I'm buying these products and I'm making a change for us and also for our children too. Then you've got the natural approach. This addresses the body's needs and the root cause. They're extracted from plants, enhances your physical and emotional health, and they're safe without side effects as well. So remember, I am only talking about the doTERRA essential oils today. So what creates toxic load in the body? Toxics can come from everywhere: air, drinking water, food, toiletries, household cleaners. They're everywhere. So it's really, really important that we try to get rid of as many of these toxins as we possibly can. So let's talk about the detox. Once I started using the doTERRA essential oils, now these oils are 100% pure. There's nothing else in the bottle except, for example, like we have wild orange oil. There's only the rind of the orange in that bottle. There is nothing else. We don't have any other fillers in there, any other chemicals or anything. You can guarantee and know what is in that bottle is 100% pure. The higher toxic load, the more times the body needs to detox. We're told colds are bad for us, but that's just our body detoxing and getting rid of the things it doesn't need. I'm going to be really honest with you. When we started to use the oils, we didn't feel better straight away. And as our bodies went through the detox, we were getting more and more rid of that toxic load. And gradually, you know, when we went down with something, we would bounce back very quickly. So like I say, the more natural we went, the better we felt. When we swapped to a bad diet, the worse we felt. So maybe you've gone on holiday and you've not eaten as well as you normally eat, and you quite often come home and you're feeling unwell. That's your body detoxing and getting rid of stuff out of it. Like I say, the more chemicals, the worse we felt. Watch the patterns. So what is an essential oil and why are they so effective? Essential oils, they can cross the fatty membrane into the cell. So you've got the bacteria that sits outside the cell, and then you've got the virus, or maybe you want to call it toxins, lots of research on this nowadays, inside the cell. So what the essential oil can do is it can cross the fatty membrane, enter the cell, grab hold and isolate whatever's going on it, and enable your own immune system to kick in to get yourself better. Now, this can't happen with, you go to the doctors, you get antibiotics, they sit outside the cell, they may kill off the bacteria, they may not, because we are getting immune to them, but they can't enter that cell. This is why essential oils are amazing. And remember, I am only talking about the doTERRA essential oils, and I am talking from experience. We have been using these oils for over 5 years now, and for us as a family, they have been amazing. They are 100% natural and safe. No side effects, no addictions, just side benefits. They're extremely effective and they can penetrate the cell membrane. As I said, they cross the fatty membrane into that cell. They're also affordable and also saves you money on medical costs over time. Yes, you've got to invest. Yes, you've got to buy them in and have them in your home. But when you've got them, they're amazing. So let's look at essential oils on the market. You've got synthetic essential oils. These are ones you'll find in most places on the high street store. They've been man-made and they are no good for the body at all. Then you've got the food grade essential oils. Now, these essential oils you might find on the shop shelf in the section with all like your sugars and flours and everything. You might have flour, you might have peppermint in there. That you'll be using to flavor your food. But have a look what else is in that bottle. It is not 100% pure. And I'm on a group for people that suffer with reactions to rapeseed oil, and they are finding it's not even listed on there. It's just listed as, I don't know how they list it, but it's other things on there, but it is actually rapeseed oil in there, and they're really struggling. Then you have the therapeutic type essential oils. These are essential oils that hopefully you'd find if you went for a treatment at a spa, but we have no guarantees what actually is there. Then you have the doTERRA essential oils, certified pure, tested grade essential oils. These essential oils we know are pure, and most of them you can take internally as they are food grade oils as well. So for oregano and tea tree, which we use when we're not feeling well, we apply the oregano and tea tree onto the soles of our feet with a carrier oil, but we also take oregano either in water or a spoonful of honey or a different kind of syrup. It's a hot oil, so you must not take it neat, but that is absolutely amazing for us. So the doTERRA oils are tested by an external company, the Aromatic Plant Research Centre. They tested over 50 companies, including from direct sellers, online retailers, and retail stores. And the results were only 3 companies had consistently pure essential oils, meaning 95% are adulterated on the market. That's really scary. You know, doTERRA was one of those companies and 2 tiny boutique companies, and one of them doesn't even exist anymore. So of all the oils tested from these companies, 80% of oils sold are adulterated. That's really worrying in the market, because I, as a mum, want to make sure that what I'm giving to my children are 100% pure. What makes oils different? So the doTERRA oils are different. We source them all around the world where the crops are the strongest. We don't just grow them in a greenhouse. We know with children, if you just put them in one room and they never left that room, they'd never build up their immune system. So what we want to is we want to put them out in the elements to enable them to be as strong as possible, because we're going to plug that immune system from the plant into our own bodies. On the bottom of every bottle is a code, so you can track exactly the process it went through, and also an expiry date for the bottle as well. So we have co-impact sourcing, which means that we source our products around the world. The farmers are given a fair wage for it. On average, I believe it's 3 times what they were getting paid, and they are paid when they hand the crop over, rather than agents used to sit on the money for 18 months or 2 years before some of these farmers were even given it. And in certain places, they're actually buying the land for these farmers, give them a little bit of land, they then work and they get some more money and they can buy more land. It is amazing to be able to help these people across the world, but also know we're getting the best oils too. So what can you use an essential oil for? Essential oils can be used in so many different ways, and it's hard for me to really go into too much detail here, but I want to look at the 10 top oils for you. So deep blue, this will soothe. I love to use this on my lower back, any muscles and joints that are aching. You've got the digestive blend there. That's my first oil I ever used. Breathe, which is also known as air, for the respiratory. Peppermint energizes you, also again good for respiratory and also muscles as well. Lavender, skin, sleep, relaxation, calming. Lemon, to energize you and lift you up. It's the rind of the lemon, so it's the immune system of the plant, and also you don't want to drink the flesh in your drink because it will break down the enamel in your teeth. You've got On Guard there, which is to build up the immune system. Frankincense, this is the king of all oils. It can be used in so many different ways. It's great for cellular function, the nervous system, the skin. Absolutely love frankincense. And then you've got oregano and tea tree there as well. So these together are nature's most powerful antibiotic. They're also great, the tea tree, for the skin, nails, and cleansing as well. So how can we use these essential oils? So there's different ways. Firstly, aromatically, diffuse or inhale these oils. So you can use a diffuser similar to one in the picture here, or you can put it onto your hands. You can rub your hands together, close your eyes, and you can breathe on in the oil. So you be a human diffuser. Second way is to apply them topically to the area that's effective. So I like to apply them to my lower back because that's where I struggle. I put them onto my lower back to help soothe any discomfort that I've got there. Also, you see adaptive oil there. That's great. That's one brilliant if you're feeling stressed, overwhelmed, anything like anxious, a bit too much. Great to apply to the wrists and the back of the neck. And you can also breathe it in from the wrists as well. The third way is internally. So as I was saying, have the lemon oil to drink. I love to put a drop of lemon oil into my berry smoothies. Just make sure you don't put it in too hot water because it will break down the therapeutic properties. But we will give you all this support when you've got the oils. So this is something that we add in addition to doTERRA. If you go and buy your oils online, you'll still pay the same price, but you have no guarantee what support you're going to get. Buy them from me. I will give you the support, or any wellness advocates in my team who shared this video with you. Buy it from us. We will give you lots and lots of support, and I'll go into that in more detail. We also have a 30-day cleanse as well, where you can cleanse your body to activate it, reset, and renew the body. I'd recommend to anybody you do this once a year. It is fantastic. I got rid of my head was quite foggy beforehand. I felt that clearing within day 4 or 5 for me. It took a bit longer for my husband, but I do say his diet's not as good as mine. So I had loads more energy. I could multitask. It was fantastic. So I'd say to anybody, also the bloating on my tummy went down as well. So these oils are cost effective. If you look at them per drop, in the big bottles, there's 250 drops of oil. In the smaller one, there's 84 drops of oil. So if you're looking at lavender, you're talking roughly about 8p a drop. Really, really effective. And then On Guard, 11p a drop. You might need less than a drop if you make it up into a rollable. Now, a rollable, it's like in that picture we showed for topically. It's a glass bottle with a roller bottle top on it. You put the oils in it with some carrier oil, and we can help you, and we'll share with you dilution rates, and then you can use them at home. So you've got oregano and tea tree there together. You can see it 14p for a drop of each. Absolutely really effective. And then the citrus oils, they're the cheapest oils at 4p a drop. So I have this natural first aid kit. When you've got your oils, you can create your own first aid kit. You can buy the kits and you get little bottles with it as well, and you can fill them up. This is amazing for me, helped in so many ways. I was on holiday in Greece recently, and before I left the hotel, I said to my husband, I can't find my little mini bag. I said, I need my oil bag. And I was like rummaging around the room to find it, and I found it. I'd put it away in one of my other makeup bags. And I didn't know why, but I just knew that I needed it that day. And we went out on a boat trip, and 2 people on the boat got stung by jellyfish when we were in the water. And I was able to help them. The captain of the boat, he'd given them a stick. It was just something you could buy from a pharmacy. They'd applied that to themselves, but it had done nothing. And when I spoke to her, she said, it's still burning. I said, let's put these oils on. We put frankincense, tea tree, and lavender on. I wasn't sure which oils that were best for jellyfish sting because I didn't have a chance to look on my phone or anything, but I knew those oils were soothing. And she said to me, it took the sting away very, very quickly. And also when I left the boat, she came up to me and gave me a hug and said, thank you so much for helping me. So I was able to have them not just help myself and my children, but also to help other people as well. And I say to anybody, you spend enough money on your holidays, don't go away without having this kit of oils with you to be able to support you as and when needed. So here are a few testimonials from people. Feel free to pause the screen and have a read through. But these are just a few of the people that are using the oils and sharing how they have helped them and support them so much. Remember, it's your journey. It's a time in life now where people are questioning how many toxins we're using in our bodies and the way that we can support ourselves. And this is a great way to get out there and help yourself. doTERRA is a company that has no debt over them. They have nobody controlling them. So unlike a lot of other companies where the products get changed, that cannot happen with doTERRA. The founders own the company. They are in full control of how these products move forward, and they are only making the products cleaner and cleaner as they go on. So for example, the shampoo and conditioner they have, they changed the recipe of that recently because they weren't happy with the ingredients in there. So supporting yourself, so empowering yourself. Now, doTERRA give you certain options that are available. You have an online website, you have ebooks, you have a Facebook page, you've got YouTube, paid courses, monthly offers, and different BOGOs. But we give you a lot of addition in as well. So like I say, you can go and buy your oils online, but you will not get the support unless you know who's going to do it. So make sure you've looked into that person and find out who's going to give you the support. So we'll give you a Droply app that you normally pay for. We have a YouTube channel, ebooks, Facebook groups, live classes. You also get me as well, special offers, knowledge problems, problem solving, and connections. We also run live classes as well and some recorded classes. Our aim is to empower you, and then you want to go empower other people. So maybe it's your mum, maybe it's one of your children. You can then say to them, look, I've got this oil, try it and see how it can help you. So here's a little gift from me. It's 100 ways to use essential oils. If you open the camera on your phone, you can scan this QR code, and this will share with you a booklet where you can have a look through about using essential oils. So how do you get these oils into your own home? So the next step, this is option 1. You can purchase at retail. Not a way I recommend it. Does happen in some retail settings, although we don't really sell many in retail settings unless it has a wellness advocate there who can be there to support you. So that's 25% more, not a good way. Second way is wholesale. Get these products at wholesale, 25% below the retail cost, and you pay £24 membership. Although sometimes we have an offer, which we do at the moment, where you can get that membership for free, depending on the value of your order. So we're there to support you. So reach out and we can let you know how best we can help you. Or the third way is below wholesale cost. This is when you buy a kit of oils. This is how I started and how many people start. Get your kit into your own home. This is going to waive the £24 fee, and you'll know that you'll have the oils in your own home to support you in many different ways. So to give you an idea of the cost of the oils, this is the retail cost: peppermint £28.33, wholesale £21.25. Then we've got frankincense, retail £89.33, wholesale at £67. So you can see the difference between the wholesale and the retail is quite significant. So the next step, oh, sorry, I've just done this one. Next step is to look at the kits. So these are the 3 different kits that are available to you. Natural Solutions kit. This is the largest kit. So if you're like, I want to change everything, change my lifestyle, my shampoo, my conditioner, my hand soap, my toothpaste, my supplements that I'm taking, everything, as well as oils, this is the kit for you, $636.25. The second kit, the kit I purchased, is the Home Essential Kit, $263. This will give you oils that will do around 90% of your health concerns at home. They've got 9 big bottles, 9 15ml bottles, and 1 5ml bottle. So 84 drops of oil in a 5ml, 250 drops approximately in a 15ml. Or you've got your Family Essential Kit there at $133.75. Your Family Essential Kit, that is a smaller bottle. So that's the 5ml bottle. So some people find that that's a better kit for them to start with. The thing with the Home Essential Kit, it's roughly double the price of the Family Essential Kit, but you also get 3 times the amount of oils in most of the bottles, and also a diffuser as well. Step 2, if you don't want to do step 1, you could look at doing a trial of the oil. So we offer a trial. It costs £10 to join the trial. This happens once a month, and this enables you to try 3 different products for something that's going on at home. So it could be digestion, soothing muscles and joints, sleep or anxious feelings, and also we've just launched a menopause one as well. Third option, if you're not ready to get started, remember it's your journey. I say to people, the sooner you start, the better it's going to be for your health. But if you're not ready yet, follow our social media. Or the fourth option, and you can do this as well as purchasing your kit or doing a trial, is to host a class, either online or in person, depending where your wellness advocate is. And this means you invite other people around and we share with them how they can look at a natural health journey. So doTERRA's focus is on getting the best so we can help the most. So we are really keen to help you and support you on this journey. It's only you that can take that step. So when you're ready, we'll be ready to support you. So reach out to either myself if I introduce you, or to your wellness advocate who did, and they'll be able to support you and help you on this journey. But I do wish you luck. It's one of the best journeys I've ever done, and we look forward to you joining us. Take care.